Hey, fellow Micron holders, how you doing? We're going to talk about this. This video does apply to you, though, if you do not own Micron. If you own any AI stocks at all, if you're, NVIDIA, Broadcom, AMD, energy stocks such as Bloom, Vistra, what have you, any other stocks inside of the AI, the AI stock stack sector, if you will, the AI stack. This is relevant to you. So we're going to talk about the fact that because Micron absolutely shattered their earnings last night, the impact that had on every single AI stock you own. That's what we're going to talk about. So look, right now, as of the recording, Micron is absolutely on fire. It's up 16%, up $175 today, and just moving up dramatically. Okay. And if we kind of chat about it and we want to talk about what do we see? Well, the fact of the matter is that as we have, looked at and been following what's going on in the AI sector. Remember, we had SK Hynix earlier in the week, had a call, and ultimately they made some comments about changing their fabrication and shifting some fabrication to some other sectors of chips that they had. And that really spooked the entire AI market. And it's what caused dramatic downturn on Tuesday, all that kind of stuff. And so in that, today, Micron alone has sparked a tremendous AI stock rally. Now, it's not showing up right this second. It's not like the NASDAQ's on fire, which, by the way, earlier today it was. We got hit with this PCE inflation hits near 3-year high, keeping rate hike in play. We know this. We know the Federal Reserve's not going to reduce that rate, right? They're going to most likely have to increase the Fed rate, interest rate, okay? But what really happened, and it's reflective in Micron's price of their stock, is that Micron saved the AI stock momentum that we have in all of our AI stocks. Because if they would have missed their numbers, or number two, if they would have not raised forward guidance, or number three, if they would have made some comments about that they're seeing things, they're wanting to shift some fabrication around or whatever it may be. Any of those combinations would have tanked Micron and would have tanked every single AI stock out there, including NVIDIA, AMD, including any of the energy stocks, any of the fiber optic, Corning, any of those guys. Every single one would have been dragged down, the entire sector. So Micron single-handedly saved where our current positions are and ignited us for a rally going forward, and gave Wall Street and all AI stock investors a little bit of visibility, insight into the CapEx expenditures for the AI stack, and the fact that it looks like CapEx, capital expenditures from the hyperscalers, everybody who's spending money to build out, all of these AI data centers and all that kind of stuff. It gave us visibility that is not slowing down. Look at this. SanDisk, Western Digital soar as Micron results, quote, justify elevated valuations. I mean, there you go. Micron results justify the elevated validations for every single AI stock out there. SanDisk, Western Digital, Vistra, Bloom Energy, AMD, Broadcom, Intel, you name it, SK Hynix, Samsung, all of that. And that's what's interesting about this. It has moved to a situation where you've got really the bellwether stocks in the semiconductor space, which is really NVIDIA, and then I would say AMD. And in memory, it's Micron, and so forth and so on. And that's what we're seeing driving the market conditions. That's what we're seeing. It's really interesting that we're seeing all this play out literally real time here. And Micron single-handedly saved our rally. And Micron single-handedly ignited the go-forward rally for the next foreseeable future. Single-handedly, Micron did that. And that's amazing if you really think about it. I can't even begin to fathom. If they would have missed on any of those numbers, we would be in a massive sea of red today. And I mean, you would be seeing everybody screaming and talking and saying that AI stock boom is done. Everything is, falling, and we should just all go hide in a bomb shelter, if you will. That's what we could be seeing here. So final thoughts here. I think we got some good stuff going. I'm going to end on that note. I think we've got a lot of good stuff. Don't miss out what's coming next. Have your positions, be into these AI stocks, buy pretty much anything you want in the top sectors, top 1 or 2 or 3. And I don't think you're going to miss any of those. I think you're going to really, really crush it with all those AI stock plays. More information coming later, and I'll see you. Thanks.